Welcome back to Third Street Reactions, everyone. I'm Zach.
I'm Shane.
We are in and mostly settled into the new location.
Mostly.
Today we're bringing you Loki. Do we know what's going on at all?
Based off of the trailer, it looked like we're just seeing more Loki type things. But what's interesting about this character is I'm pretty sure this version of Loki has only been in like Thor 2, and that was the Avengers movie, right? The first Avengers movies. Mm-hmm. He hasn't started to redeem himself yet.
It would have been the first Avengers movie. Correct?
Yeah, so he's kind of been in like 2.5 movies.
Yeah.
So this, because I think Loki kind of redeems himself a little bit, and this version hasn't.
Okay.
I think
this one's still a shyster.
Yeah. And Owen Wilson is in it, and he's awesome.
I'm looking forward to seeing how he interacts and what his role is.
What is that thing he says?
In what?
Every movie. And there's a bunch of people who got together, and they broke the record for people saying what he says. And there's like 20,000 people.
I know fucking idea.
Wow! Wow! It's something like that.
Wow.
Yeah.
Like that. We got a nasally.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. Yeah.
But the MC universe.
Well, this is post-Endgame.
Cap is now Sam.
Yes.
Bucky has redeemed himself and he's kind of paying for his sins or learning to live with them.
Yeah. Told that poor Asian guy about his son.
Yeah. Broke his heart. Broke an old Asian man's heart.
It's a terrible thing.
Wanda is living the fucking...
Yeah, she's being a recluse, like somewhere in Northern Europe in a log cabin, living the dream.
Yeah.
But she's the Scarlet Witch now.
So. Grizzly Adams, that's what I was going for.
Grizzly Adams.
Living the Grizzly Adams life out there.
Grizzly Adams did have a beard. Honestly, I think that's it. So make sure you guys go back and check out other reactions. I really liked WandaVision. You had mixed feelings about it. I think we both really liked the Falcon and the Winter Soldier. Yeah. Almost a Captain Falcon. And at the very least, I appreciate the hell out of every single action scene.
No, they did a really good job.
Yeah.
In that, so hoping for the best. This looks very interesting.
I was the most excited about this show.
So was I.
But I ended up really liking Falcon.
I like the world building
with
this.
Yeah.
Because it's taking you somewhere that's a little more obscure.
Yeah, so...
I like that.
Okay, so WandaVision, I didn't really know what's going on in the real world too much. I mean, a little bit. Mm-hmm. The Falcon and Winter Soldier... Yeah, showed me kind of what's going on.
Yeah.
But we still don't... I need to see more. Like, are we going to be going...
You're probably not going to see much of it in this.
Yeah, are we going to just different dimensions?
Probably.
Alright, that's fine. Whatever.
Hey, man.
Slice.
He was mad because he had to go down the stairs.
Oh, yeah. You know, the movie that I was just the least excited for was Guardians of the Galaxy, ended up being like my favorite franchise.
Yeah, it's my favorite too.
It's so
Especially
good.
the first one.
Yeah, it's so good.
Nothing goes over my head. My reflexes are too
Yeah.
fast. I will catch it.
You're not a man. He's a man.
Like, when I saw that in theaters, that reminded me of you. When he talked about his reflexes.
Yeah.
I guess something Shane Farley would say. Mongolia. Oh, yeah. Imagine all that sand in your outfit.
Oh, that'd be irritating.
Fucking awful.
Yeah. We get $10 million.
Well, yeah. Like Ray Park sweating in the desert.
Yeah.
I am Loki of Asgard, and I am burdened with glorious purpose.
Appears to be a
Big
standard
Mama.
sequence.
Yeah.
Variant identified.
I beg your pardon.
I hereby arrest you for crimes against the sacred timeline. Last chance variant.
It's been a very long day, and I think I've had my fill of idiots in armored suits telling me what to do, so this is actually your last chance.
It looks so real.
You're now moving at 1/16th speed, but feeling all that pain in real time.
It's a time bomb. What are these poor Mongolians?
Is it like the Men in Black thing, though?
Is all that
Well, makes
little
them-
blip.
Yeah, or it makes them forget. I always wonder when creators how they choose to represent something outside of reality. You can have something crazy mystical, or you can have something like this. Yeah.
Can you at least tell me what it is?
It's the Tesseract.
Sounds dumb.
Sounds dumb.
This is fine and Guardian leather. Now, hang on just a minute.
Please sign to verify this is everything you've ever said.
What?
Sign this too.
Jesus.
Oh, this is absurd.
And this.
I hate paperwork. That'd be fucking awful.
Please confirm to your knowledge that you are not a fully robotic being.
What if I was a robot and I didn't know it?
The machine would melt you from the inside out. Please move along, sir.
Take a ticket. There's only two of us in here.
Take a ticket.
You're probably saying, this is a mistake. I shouldn't even be here. Welcome to the Time Variance Authority.
Jurassic Park.
I'm Miss Minutes.
Oh, yeah.
Long ago, there was a vast multiversal war. All-knowing timekeepers emerged, which left unchecked could
Well, what
branch
about
off
Endgame?
into
Isn't that what they did?
madness, leading to another Just make sure you have your ticket, and you'll be seen by the next available attendant.
No ticket. Remember that?
Yeah.
Timekeepers.
I tried to ask that guy for a ticket.
Don't hesitate to let us know how we're doing.
You remember in Thor Ragnarok when that guy on the chair got melted by fucking...
Jeff Goldblum.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He was so good in that movie.
Jeff Goldblum's awesome.
Yeah.
Désolé. Mon ami, il est imbécile.
Voici, je parle toute la langue de la timeline.
Espèce d'homme.
His head's in a weird spot.
It is.
How do you plead?
Madam, a god doesn't plead.
Are you guilty or not guilty, sir?
Guilty of being the god of mischief? Yes. Guilty of finding all this incredibly tedious? Yes. Guilty of the Avengers. You see, I only came into possession of the Tesseract because they traveled through time. No doubt in a last-ditch effort to stave off my ascent to God King.
That's quite an accusation.
Funny that he thinks that.
I believe you.
How do you plead?
Guilty of this.
What's going on?
Hang on. Everyone quiet.
The court finds you guilty, and I sentence you to be reset. Next case, please. Anything goes sideways, it's on you.
Okay. I feel like I'm always looking up to you. I like it. It's appropriate.
I thought there was no magic here. Where is it?
I'm just so far in the future, I guess.
This place is a nightmare.
What's another department?
Now that department will help you burn down.
Trust is for children and dogs. There's only one person you can trust.
His brother.
If the TVA truly...
You've always lived within your set path.
I live within whatever path I choose.
Told you time moves differently in the TVA.
I specialize in the pursuit of dangerous variants.
Like myself.
You're just a little pussycat.
I got a set of questions for you.
Should you return, what are you gonna do?
Finish what I started. Claim my throne.
You wanna be king?
I don't want to be. I was born to be.
Loki, the king of space.
Mock me if you dare.
Big metaphor guy. Makes you sound super smart.
I am smart.
I know.
Okay.
Absolutely. Is there anything else I can do for you, sir?
I suppose we'll find out, won't we? Miss. I have a bomb.
Can't believe you were Cooper. Come on.
I was young and I lost a bet to Thor. Where was the TVA when I was meddling with these affairs of men?
What makes Loki tick?
It's an illusion. Now you all parade about as if you're the divine arbiters of power in the universe.
We are.
You're not. My choice is mine.
Your choice is your own. If you hadn't picked up the Tesseract, you would have been taken to a cell on Asgard.
Please don't make this worse.
What is this? This is nonsense. More tricks. It's never even happened. Where do you have her? Where is she? I don't believe
Do you enjoy killing?
I'll kill you.
What, like you did your mother? Sorry, the time twister just loops you, not the furniture. You weren't born to be king, Loki.
That's kind of funny.
Mischievous scamp. He can't have gotten very far.
Split up. Prune on site.
No pruning, no resetting. You can still help us.
I know you. You're that criminal with the blue box.
What's your name?
Casey.
Well, what if he's Filipino?
Give me the Tesseract or I'll cut you like a fish, Casey.
What's a fish?
How do you not know what a fish is?
I want to know exactly what I'm being threatened with before I comply.
Death, Casey. Violent, painful death. What? Infinity Stones?
What?
We actually got a lot of those. Yeah, some of the guys use them as paperweights.
Like, I don't like that.
I think it's fun.
The guy believes.
Yeah.
Jesus.
You almost hit me. That's so messed up.
Poor Filipino man.
His pen ink's bleeding in his shirt.
This is like a huge, like, power shift in terms of...
It is.
I love you, my sons. Remember this, please.
That was a good scene. Yeah, I guess I thought...
There.
So he's just controlling
it, yeah.
That's mean.
This guy kept saying he was going to turn me into a fish, whatever that is. And then they show up and...
I don't enjoy hurting people. I do it because I have to, because I've had to.
Desperate play for control. Do know yourself.
A villain.
That's not how I see it. Try to use that?
Oh, several times.
A variant's been killing our Minutemen.
And you need the God of Mischief to help you stop them.
That's right. The variant we're hunting is... you.
I beg your pardon? Figure it out.
Green light. That was his reaction.
Mm-hmm.
That was my reaction. This, we're gonna break this down.
Break it down.
Break it down.
Break it down.
What do you think?
Well, it's just part 1 of like 13, right?
I have no idea.
Yeah, I think it's like 13 episodes.
I have not researched it at all.
No, I was really entertained, and I see what they're trying to do. You know, with him, like I think he wants, to use him to find the other variant.
Mm-hmm.
So is the other variant the coded guy? You think? Why didn't they show his face?
Well, you're led to believe anyway.
Okay,
that's him. The other Loki.
Yeah. No, I really liked it. It was entertaining.
I really like the direction they're taking this story. I think it offers a lot of potential.
Yeah.
I like these kind of stories.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I've been writing something recently for a graphic novel that dabbles in this a little bit, but I'm not going to pretend to be on the level.
I guess for me, I like the individual episode. I like the character. I like Owen Wilson. It was funny.
I really enjoyed Owen Wilson.
Yeah.
Agent Mobius.
Yeah, Agent Mobius. And isn't Mobius the thing that Tony Stark uses in Endgame?
The theory?
Yeah.
That he uses to create the time machine?
Yeah.
Temporal shit really reminds me of Tenet.
Yeah, which I haven't seen. I saw the first few minutes of it.
The temporal fields and things like that.
I realized I had to be on point when I watched that. I couldn't just watch it and be on my phone. I had to watch it.
Well, I need to watch it again.
Yeah. One of my favorite parts was when he saw his own timeline.
Mm-hmm.
And, I think it made him realize, it made him a believer. And it also kind of caught the character up to basically be the character that we know and passed away. You know what I mean?
His line, the line, like at the BMV.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, there's bullshit lines.
Yeah.
So
it's so funny because he's so Tom Hiddleston, is that his name, right?
Yeah.
He's so good at just being this kind of
like a mischievous scamp.
Yeah, with this prick. I'm wondering what it's going to do for the larger universe. You know what I mean?
Well, they've referenced a previous multiversal war.
Yeah.
You have the Jurassic Park reference. I liked it.
What was
the little video?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
DNA.
Yeah.
And even the one talking on the speaker system had a southern accent.
Yeah.
So I just thought it was funny. Even it wasn't intentional, which it had to be intentional.
Yeah.
I don't know. But it really reminded me of it. I don't know much about the Timekeepers. I like the...
Yeah, just those three guys. It almost makes it seem like... I mean, I guess to me, and this doesn't always happen. Sometimes it struggles to do this. Stories struggle to do this as the universe gets bigger, and it becomes less personal. Sometimes I think it struggles, but the Avengers got better.
Well, they've done a really good job.
So for me, they kept getting more and more badass, and now
they did a really good job of building the characters.
Yeah,
and they made it about the teams.
Mm-hmm.
Within Loki's case, they've made it very personal.
Yeah,
with Wanda, they've made it personal.
They did.
With Sam and Bucky, it was personal.
I guess what I'm saying is now the universe has grown, and I thought okay, now there's these there's 7 Infinity Stones, right? Or 6?
I can't remember.
Yeah, I think there's 6, one for each finger and one in the middle.
Makes sense.
Okay. And then these are the different.
Maybe there's 7. More there's one for the thumb.
What? You tricked me. Okay, so now there's another circle around the Infinity Stones, right?
Yeah.
Because so you have Earth, and then you realize there's the gods, and then they have their realms. Okay, and then you have space. Okay, so there is space, and there's galactic civilizations out there. Okay. Mm-hmm. And then there's these different Infinity Stones, and it's okay, this encompasses creation of everything that you know.
Hmm.
And then on the outside of that, there's the Timekeepers.
Yeah.
So I'm trying to structure
Time Variance Authority.
Yeah, I'm trying to structure from top to bottom.
Yeah.
So I guess to me, I'm still wondering how I feel about,
I like that it's like a fucking bureaucracy.
Yes,
this fucking setup where these guys in offices are deciding everything that's going on.
Well, to me, I'm wondering how I feel about that.
I like it because I like that there's not these all-powerful guys like Thanos
Yeah.
walking around, strutting their shit, bouncing their pecs, going, "Oh, I'm a fucking badass,"
Well,
and stomping people into the ground. You got these guys that are just desk jockeys.
Yeah.
Like, all right, well, like, what's a fish?
Yeah, I guess to
I
me,
lived my entire life behind a desk.
I'm not saying it wasn't funny. I'm just saying when I think about all the movies now, I gotta think about those guys on top.
I know, I love it.
It makes me feel weird.
I love it. I really like this first episode. At least.
No, I agree. I like the episode, but when I had to structure everything with what I know about the universe,
challenges your.
It does a little. It does
your idea,
but I'm not going to judge. I want to see the whole thing, and I could
God and his angels are guys at a desk.
Yeah, basically,
doing paperwork.
So when it's all said and done,
with a cat mug.
Yeah, when it's all said and done, I have to see how I feel about it, I guess. But I'm not.
I love this
because I could still love the show and not like that one part.
It didn't let me down.
No, it didn't let me down.
I didn't really have fears that it would let me down, but I was really looking forward to the show, and I'm glad that my expectations have been met.
Yeah,
because normally I'll go into something and it'll just be shit or it won't be that good.
Yeah, no, I get you.
I don't know, but I like this a lot. I like the how the idea of the Nexus time the next anomalies, time branches and shit.
It certainly makes it. And to be fair, what was the lady who was kind of acting like the judge? So she dictates what the Time Lords. were they the Time Lords, the 3 Time Lords?
Timekeepers.
The Timekeepers, what they dictate. And the presentation has showed us, like, they are probably these 3 all-powerful beings. But they just use... Or maybe it's just like when your consciousness shifts to this other plane. Like, you make it look like in your head what you can handle.
I guess. But
because why would they have time?
Real.
Yeah. I'm just, I don't know.
You just don't want to believe it. You don't want to accept it.
No, I'm trying to wonder how I feel about it. It's not set in stone yet, I guess. You know what I mean?
But it is. It's there.
Well, in terms of my feeling. In terms of, like, I guess I don't know what else they're going to show me. Like... So is it like the Infinity Stones and then there's these 3 guys on top and they're at the top, or is there something else?
I don't know.
Yeah, that's what I'm wondering, kind of, too.
My knowledge and wisdom regarding the Marvel Comics universe is very limited.
Mine as well.
So only a few things. I'm not a guru by any means. I know a guru, but I ain't. So
it just was so weird to see them in the desk right there. We use them as paperweights sometime.
Yeah. I think it's great because it puts everything on its head. And I love that. I love that.
It does.
It turns everything around. When they're talking about the weak and the spectacle of fear and this kind of shit, I think it's great because in a way it's true.
Yeah.
Even though the Timekeepers are probably not weak. If they were able to...
They're probably not. It's weird because it looks like they use... The show is showing us, like, they use, like, technology.
Yeah, it's very technologically advanced.
So are they just... I guess I'm wondering the lore on that. Yeah, I mean...
It's only a quantum...
Are they outside of time and space, or did they... Is it some ancient civilization that achieved some technological singularity, and then they took control of time, and they just... Because we see the city, and it's technologically advanced. It's not like... They're not fucking on clouds. Yeah, I mean, it looks like they live in a city, and... I don't know. And does that guy at the desk, does he stay there all the time, or does he go...
Well, they said they were created by the Timekeepers.
Yeah.
They were put there by the Timekeepers.
So is that office in that place?
So it sounds like they've just been doing that their entire life. One guy said he's been doing it his entire life.
Yeah.
He's been behind a desk his
So
entire
what was
life.
that city? Was that just... Is there a base there?
Maybe it exists on a quantum level. Maybe it exists in the multiverse. It's just another dimension of that universe that we know.
Yeah.
The multiverse or whatever.
Okay. Yeah, so I guess when I thought of the multiverse... So, like, we do know that... Guys, you're going to hear that noise sometimes, so we apologize in advance. Alright? So, we do know the multiverse is coming, because they've hinted at it, and we've heard little tidbits from Spider-Man.
This is definitely leading us to believe it's there. It's going to be there.
So, the multiverse, is that... Yeah, those are basically the different timelines, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
All the different... Many worlds theory, different layers of reality.
Okay, so we're getting to that point, and these 3, the time... Keepers. Like, why do I want to say Time Lord?
I don't know.
What is a Time Lord? Oh, it's from Doctor Who.
Okay. Yeah, I wouldn't know. I have not seen Doctor Who.
Okay, well, it's some of the greatest stuff and some of the worst stuff I've ever seen in my life.
You get that with shows that have been running that long.
Yeah.
So.
No, even like some of the good stuff. Like this, the next episode will be the worst thing I've ever seen in my life.
No, yeah. I guess it's been running that long. You got to have a lot of different ideas. Some of them are good, some of them are bad.
It's just like, yeah, like pretty
much Star Wars.
Yeah, no, yeah, you're just definitely good and bad, and like
this is how democracy dies with Star Wars.
It's about how democracy is good.
That's how they get you. See, it's about how it's good.
Did we all become imperialists?
You all buy into it.
Did we all go against democracy? All right, so I'm just trying to structure the universe. So, okay. No, I'm just literally trying to think about it now.
That doesn't bother me that much.
No, it doesn't. I'm just trying to, like, in my head canon, not my head canon. I'm trying to organize my thoughts so I understand from top to bottom. These guys are on top so far. That's what we know.
Yeah.
Okay.
I would look at them more as
they look like they're technologically advanced.
I would look at them more as kind of a binding force on the multiverse because they're the ones that keep it all in check.
Yeah, they were at war with each other.
The other multiverses.
The timelines.
Yeah.
I don't know what that means.
That's what I said. I don't know. Maybe people were jumping back and forth between multiverses.
Yeah, that's what I was kind of wondering. Like, there's like, oddly enough, not like Doctor Who, it was like there's Time Warriors, or there's like a Time War.
Like Time Baby, which you haven't met yet.
No, I haven't.
No, you haven't.
Sounds like Gravity Falls.
It is.
Okay. Doesn't sound like something that'd be in Samurai Jack.
No.
Oh, a time baby.
Time baby?
Yeah. Okay, so that all out of the way, I really like this freaking episode. Like, Tom Hiddleston was great. I got pretty emotional, actually, because every time I see that scene, I see that great man, Anthony Hopkins, doing anything that makes anyone sad. It makes me sad.
Well,
you haven't seen Legends of the Fall yet, have you?
Yeah, I have.
Oh, you have?
You fool. Yes, I've seen
What did you think of that movie?
I thought it was really good.
Yeah, I fucking love that
I like
movie.
that he had a stroke. He's writing on his chalkboard.
Yeah.
Like when they're talking about the government, he's like, screw the government!
Yeah.
Screw the government!
Yeah, that was such a fucking good movie. Yeah.
Good movie.
Yeah.
Brad Pitt being Brad Pitt.
Yeah. He's
always a badass, usually.
He is. Well, I remember that one brother who, he said, I live by man's law and God's. And they loved him more.
Yeah.
It's a good one. But
the one brother,
he's killed.
The youngest one was.
Yeah, he was killed in
But
World
the
War
older
I.
brother wasn't.
No, he became like a lawman and he got caught up with prohibition stuff, didn't he?
Yeah. Well, they were bootleggers.
Yeah, they were.
In the prohibition.
Yeah, that's some shitty stuff that happens in that movie. It's to everybody. It's a
is.
pretty epic movie.
Cuts out his brother's heart and takes it home to his dad.
Yeah, that's a crazy thing.
That's pretty. I think they could have just sent the body home.
Yeah,
but it was behind enemy lines and shit. I think so.
Yeah,
they couldn't.
Tristan was Brad Pitt, right?
Yeah,
the one who actually got the girl, and then they all fought. Then the other two fought over her for years.
Yeah,
yeah. Everything you've ever said. Imagine reading that.
Like, you fucking idiot. Sign off on it.
Me too.
Prints off.
Dude, I got some of that on my computer upstairs. That's just from AOL Instant Messenger. It's terrible.
Yeah. Why would you keep that? Such a sentimentalist.
I was like, oh my gosh. That's pretty much what it is. I am a little bit of a sentimentalist. There's some funny stuff that you've said. And when I was younger and I liked girls and I wanted to, if I had a good conversation, I'd want to keep it. And, and if I had a bad conversation, I would go, okay, this is where it went wrong and this is what I shouldn't say and stuff like that. Yeah.
It's just ridiculous to me.
It is. I'm not denying that. The idea of moving 1/16 speed, that was pretty funny.
Yeah.
That was cool.
Nailed him in the face.
That, like I said, and it's the technology, it's to me that's catching me off guard. I guess it's like, well, are they gods? Or were they given the technology from timekeepers? Or, you know what I mean? Are they advanced to this point?
Well, I don't know. Maybe the timekeepers, when they made them, they weren't going to make them like gods.
They gave them just advanced technology.
Yeah, so they made them just people.
Yeah, I'm still wondering.
They had to experience everyday routines in life.
Yeah, I also really enjoyed that part when he was asking him if to his knowledge, was he a robot?
Yeah,
and the machine would melt him.
Someone know they're a robot.
Yeah,
just step into the machine. Just step into the machine.
Okay, going through an airplane. Do you have a story about going through security or anything like that?
No, I mean, usually I'm just honest if I had anything in the bags, and I just go through, and I made it through okay.
Okay, well, I've had to take my shoes off, and one time I wasn't wearing a sock on one foot. And it's just so embarrassing to me.
What did they say?
They went, oh, okay. I just took it off. They didn't say anything, but, I was with some guys I worked with, and they were laughing at me. It was all in good fun. It was funny. And one time, I got randomly chosen, and there's a Hispanic American was the guy searching through my stuff and asked me questions, and he said just random. And I remember something was going on. I was in a bad mood. I said, "You guys, this?" He said, "You guys." I said, I said, "I'm fucking Filipino. We're more diverse than you." I said that to the guy. He went, "Fair enough." There's less of us than all of you, brother. I remember it pissed me off. So that's kind of my story. Yeah. I like this show, and I just want to see more.
I really want to see more because
I want to
give you a lot of answers.
It
they
doesn't,
have the Fifth Time Theater. I saw that in the background when they're in that room that Owen Wilson's showing him.
Yeah.
I know their motto for all time, always.
Yeah.
The idea of temporal fields and the nexus branches on the timeline.
Yeah.
Referring to the temporal fields and everything on the artifact they found in the field at the end in Oklahoma. Where they would ask if it was anachronistic.
Okay.
And it's just a lot of details there and hard sci-fi, hard science fiction details that I like to see in a lot of different creative works. And it's really cool to see it here.
It's cool,
so
and
I
it's
want to see it
also
develop.
lighthearted, and
Well, it's lighthearted because they don't sit there and they don't delve into it.
Yeah.
They're talking about it like it's an everyday thing.
Yeah.
Like most guys, you start a new job, and the Fidgel Fadgel.
Yeah.
They're just talking about it like it's a thing. Like they have complete understanding of its purpose.
Yeah.
And there's nothing else to say about it. But you, as a new guy,
it's jargon.
Like, what the fuck is a Fidgel? What the fuck are you talking about? So
every time I go,
but you're sitting there quietly thinking to yourself, "Man, I got to figure out what a Fidgel Fadgel is." But and that's the idea, is that this jargon to them is like highly advanced to a lot of people, but it's everyday shit for them.
Yeah.
So
I also like the part that he was D.B. Cooper.
Yeah, I like the music.
You need to see Prison Break.
Probably.
Yeah. Oh my gosh.
The ambience of this show, the setting, the feel, is all right and good with me. It all is doing what I want it to do.
Yeah, I want to see more.
And
I really like it so far.
I do too.
And also, I've always, which is weird, like in real life, I don't like it because I don't want it in my house. But have you heard of the show Legion?
I've heard of it.
It is, I mean, it's critically acclaimed. There's 3 seasons. It's just about Charles Xavier's son, basically, and it's so good. Like,
why don't you want it in your house?
Because I don't like that 70s, 80s look, like the ugly greens and the oranges.
Is that what it's about? Like setting?
No, it's set like in the 70s or 80s.
Yeah,
and it's just, yeah, like I think it's cool looking. I just don't want that in my house. Does that make sense?
Oh, you mean you don't want it for
the setting?
I thought you meant the show.
No, I love the show. I didn't finish it.
You didn't want your kids watching it in your house.
I didn't see the last 2 seasons. I heard it got better and better. No, but it was okay. For instance, like this show had kind of this vintage look as well, and I like that stuff, but I don't want it around me. Does that make sense?
Yeah, I mean the old office setting when you're there.
Yeah, it was like
TVA,
like the TV looked
70s.
like
it's got a very 70s look.
Yeah, I like that stuff quite a bit. And
I like to see it on screen. I think it's got a good artistic appeal.
Yeah,
visually, but yeah, I don't want to go home.
Okay, so the couches in the chair that used to be in this house. Remember the yellow I had in my room? They're from 1971.
Okay.
I remember thinking how ugly they were my whole life, and they had other stuff here that was fucking old. Yeah,
well,
this
why get rid of it?
This house was made, I think, in 1980. Okay.
So they brought it from wherever they were.
Yeah, and it's just like, I didn't like it. I didn't like it at all.
That's all my grandparents'
like that
house
fucking
was?
thing right there.
My grandparents' house.
I gotta take a picture right now.
Got some duct work. I can't bring it over here. You'd have to drag it over, and it would be a pain in the ass. It would be an ordeal.
Yeah. My dad, it's a vacuum up sawdust, stuff like that.
I figured it was a sawdust.
I'm thinking, like, it's so archaic. My dad's like, yeah, I like it, works, I had to find one. Yeah, it's the best thing. And it just, I love seeing it on screen, especially when they nail it. Like, Mad Men's one of my favorite shows ever. I know you haven't seen it. I love the settings. All right? It goes from 1969 to 1971. It's amazing. I guess I just don't want to live in it. Every time I've seen, sometimes I've seen some like really pretty Airbnbs in hotels when they try to nail that look, and like I'm looking at the picture, like this is beautiful, and I'm thinking like, I don't know if I'd want to stay here the night here.
Yeah, but see, when I think about it, it's all about comfort, and I think about my experiences with it. So most of my experiences with old furniture like that it's smelly.
It's uncomfortable.
It's uncomfortable to sit on.
No, yeah. Some of the furniture sucks.
Yeah, so if you had an Airbnb or something like that had modern furniture with the retro, if you had that and it was still comfortable, but you still had the aesthetic.
Yeah.
I mean, I think it'd be fine. I guess I don't know. It's not somewhere I'd want to stay. Usually,
but
the usual look for a hotel has a sanitized look.
Yeah, have a clean look, comfy ass clean bed.
Because for one, it's supposed to fool you into thinking it's cleaner than what it is.
Mm-hmm. So I don't know how clean they are clean, but I've heard things that sometimes are bad.
Yeah, that's my point. It might be up to spec.
Yeah,
and it might be raunchy as hell.
Yeah,
but it looks clean. It gives you the feeling, the illusion of cleanliness.
Yeah.
So,
like I stayed in a hotel in L.A. and it was made to be like a vintage hotel, and it was really cool. It had like guitars on the wall. It's kind of hipster.
I thought you were going to lead with like The Shining. The Overlook.
No, it wasn't like that. It was hipster looking, but not But the people there weren't that hipster, so it was fine.
Okay, makes sense.
Yeah, and I don't got too much else to say. I really like this episode, and like I said, my only thing is I'm wondering how I feel about the whole story, like how everything's structured. But no, it was good.
I like it. I like where it's going. I like that there's something a little, I don't want to say simpler, but for lack of a better term, a little plainer. On the outside looking in.
Because they weren't trying to like get bigger and more epic with how they explain time, the universe, and existence.
Yeah, what I like about it, though, is that I usually don't like the Wanda with the glowing orbs floating out of her hands.
Yeah.
And these kind of wonky-looking rays shooting out of people's eyes or hands with their superpowers.
Yeah.
I like the more of the down-to-earth shit.
Mm-hmm. No, I guess I just want to see the next one. And I need to get this edited up to you guys as soon as possible. You got anything else to say? Any theories?
No, I really don't want to have theories. I really want this to subvert me.
Yeah, I just got nothing. I don't know where they're going to take me, honestly.
Well, right now it just seems like he's going to be on a manhunt.
Yeah. I think you're right. There's that, but
But it's got to be more to it than that. And I want to keep my expectations. I want there to be a void there.
Okay.
And I want it to be filled with this show.
Yeah.
So
okay. Yeah. So for me, I don't really have expectations except the fact that I think I'm going to like it. I do. And
well, now that we've seen the first episode, we can go back and do a little more digging into the details and come back a little more prepared next time.
Yeah, we can. So we'll do that.
All right. Thanks, everyone, for tuning in. And if you're coming back for the second, third, fourth, whatever time, thanks a bunch. If you like us, like and subscribe. You'll find us on Instagram and Twitter.
Yes.
And if you don't, you won't.